Hi guys, so I am back with another video, and this video is going to be my summer TBR. So I have three books here, and they are in a series. This is the first book. It is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brasherie. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, so I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Now, I don't really know much about this series, but I know that it has turned into a movie. So, um, I'm just gonna go into this not knowing nothing about it because the next book that I have for you guys is one that is also turning into a movie, and it's by the same author that wrote Everything Everything, which is my favorite book of all time, you guys. This next book is The Sun is Also a Star by Nicole. I have two copies of this book. The other copy is somewhere on my shelves, and I'm not going to pull it out. But once I heard that this book was turning into a movie, I had to get it. Like, yes. I recently bought this off of Book Outlet, and I'm really glad I did because I really want to read it. The next book that I have is one that I've never heard of, and that is Here's to Us by Ellen Hilderbrand. I don't know how to pronounce this name, but it looks like a good beachy read for when you're on the beach. A lot of these books, I don't know what they're about, but so this next book is Stealing Heaven by Elizabeth Scott. And this book, telling from the cover, is about a girl that goes to her grandma's house, I think that is, and she finds out that her grandma is dead in her house. That's my idea of the story, telling from the cover. So, the next book that I have for you guys is another book by the same author, Ellen Hilderbrand. And this next book is called Summerland. This Most of these books that I have here are like beachy reads. So if I ever want to go to the beach, I can bring one of these books with me. So I'm going to just read you a part of the synopsis. On a warm June evening, the students of Nantucket High gather for the traditional graduation bonfire on the beach. But the celebration ends in tragedy after a horrible car crash leaves the driver, Penny Alistair, dead, and her twin brother, Hobby, in a coma. Penny's boyfriend, Jake, and her friend, Demeter, are unhurt but haunted by the events of that night. and by the questions that linger about what happened in the car and what happened in the duns before Penny took the wheel. So, this sounds like a tragedy story. Like, it's set in the summer, but it's like a sad tragedy story. This next book that I have is by an author that I've never read before. Most of these books are by authors I've never read before. And that book is Compound Fracture. Now, I mean, it's a really big book. Not that big, but like, it's big. In Line of Fire, Dr. Gregory found himself assailed by danger from every direction as he struggled with circumstances beyond his control. Authorities were closing in on Alan and his friend Sam, parody for the roles in A Woman's Death years earlier. Alan was struggling to deal with the emotional breakdown of his longtime friend Diane after she discovered evidence of her husband's infidelity. By the end, Alan's personal life and his career were in danger of complete collapse. This this would be more of like uh not in the summer, but like in the spring. In the spring, I don't know. But telling from the synopsis, it doesn't sound like it will be a summer read. What? Hi. So this next book that I have is called The Next Big Thing by Jennifer Weiner. So, ooh, it looks like, telling from the cover, it's about a girl that is, I guess, on the swimming team, and I think that's all I can make out of it right now. So this next book that I have is another book that's by the same author, and it's called Summer People. Um, it looked like it would be like a romance summary summer book, perfect for the beach time. Every summer, the Newton family retreats to their beloved home on Nantucket for 3 months of sunshine, cookouts, and bonfires on the beach. But this summer will not be like any other. When prominent attorney Arch Newton dies in a plane crash, his beautiful widow, Beth, can barely keep things together. She decides that she must continue the family tradition of going to Nantucket and at the same time fulfill a promise that Arch made before he died. Beth invites Marcus, the son of Arch's most challenging client, to spend the summer with her and her teenage twins, Winnie and Garrett, who have mixed reactions to sharing their special summer place. Nantucket becomes the scene of tur- turbulent emotions as Marcus, Winnie, and Garrett learn about loss, first love, and betrayal, and when they stumble upon a shocking secret from Beth's past, they must keep it from destroying the family they've been trying so hard to heal. So it sounds like this will be a sad summer story. So this next book, I have already started reading it, as you can see, and this book is called 13 Little Blue Envelopes by Maureen Johnson. This is about a girl named, okay, so I'm going to just read you the back. It says, would you follow the directions? Would you travel around the world? Would you open the envelopes one by one? Inside Little Blue Envelope 1 are $1,000 in instructions to buy a plane ticket. Envelope 2 contains directions to a specific London flat. The note in Envelope 3 tells Jenny, find a starving artist. Because of Envelope 4, Jenny and a playwright slash thief slash bloke about town called Keith go to Scotland together with somewhat disastrous, though utterly romantic results. Everything about Jenny will change this summer, and it's all because of 13 little blue envelopes. This next book, okay, I'm sorry, don't mind my little sister in the background, she is being silly. But anyway, this next book is called Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Chow. I know I've heard of not really a lot of things about this book now, but in the past, this book was popular, I should say.
Popular. Popular.
This follows a girl and a boy, and they, I guess, split up and don't talk to each other verbally. And I guess they find each other again and they fall in love.
Guys, do not buy into me.
So this next book that I have is one that I recently bought from a used thrift store, and that is The Queen's Mistake in the Court of Henry the Fifth, I think, by Diane Hager. As the fifth queen of Henry V, Catherine Howard was unprepared for what awaited her. When young and beautiful Catherine Howard becomes the fifth wife of 50-year-old King Henry V, she seems to be on top of the world, yet her reign is destined to be brief and heartbreaking as she is forced to do battle with enemies far more powerful and calculating than she could have ever anticipated, in a court where one wrong move could mean her undoing. Wanting only love, Catherine is compelled to deny her heart's desire in favor of her family's ambition. But in doing so, she unwittingly gives those who seek to bring her down a most effective weapon, her own romantic past. So, this book sounds really good, like really good. I think I would like this book, and if I don't, then I don't. So, this next book is called You've Got Blackmail by Rachel Wright. And this is about, oh, sorry. So, I started reading it.
I can see your hand.
This is about a girl that gets bullied by blackmail.
Oh. What the what?
And
Get it, blackmail.
and the bully goes up to her house and starts bullying her again. And I don't know what happens after that because I haven't got that far. So I only have 3 books left. And the next book is True Colors by Kristen Hanna. This book is a real chunky.
Yeah. Chunky. Chunky.
And I haven't really got that far into it, but I'm liking it so far.
Do not mind me, people.
I couldn't tell you what it was about because I haven't got that far into it. So, oh, they're about to fall. The next book that I have is Silver Linings by Debbie Macomber.
Oh, she ugly in the back.
And here's a picture of her in the back.
Ugly.
And Leah, stop. Set in Cedar Cove's charming Rose Harbor Inn, Debbie Macomber's captivating new novel follows innkeeper Joe Marie and 2 new guests as they seek healing and comfort, revealing that every cloud has a silver lining, even when it seems difficult to find. Since opening the Rose Harbor Inn, Jo Marie Rose has grown close to her handyman, Mark Taylor. Jo Marie and Mark are good friends and are becoming something more. Yet he still won't reveal anything about his past. When Mark tells her that he's moving out of town, Jo Marie is baffled. Just when she is starting to open herself up again to love, she feels once more that she is losing the man she cares about. And as she discovers the secret behind Mark's decision to leave, she welcomes 2 visitors also seeking their own answers. Best friends Keely Crenshaw and Katie Gilroy have returned to Cedar Cove for their 10-year high school reunion, looking to face down old hurts and find a sense of closure. Keely knows as Coco wants to finally confront the boy who callously broke her heart. Katie, however, wishes to reconnect with her own boyfriend James, the man she still loves and the one who got away. As Katie hopes for a second chance, Coco discovers that people can change, and both look to the exciting possibilities ahead. So, that was a brief preview of the book, silver linings, whatever. So this last book that I have for you guys is All the Stars in the Heavens by Adrian Trigani. I don't know how to pronounce that name. As the train snaked up the coastline, the wheels settled into a soothing rhythm. Loretta raised her shade, turned off her lamp, and looked out. The ocean rolled out before her like a bolt of black velvet white, while the stars overhead were fixed like silver squeams. The night sky was so clear it seemed that Loretta could see all the stars in the heavens. So, oh yes, by the way, this is a signed copy. So that is all the books that I have to show you guys. That was 17 books, you guys. That's a lot of books that I'm planning to read. 17 books.
Hey, if you added one more.
I'm impressed.
I said, if you added one more, you could.
That's the end of this video. Happy reading, and I will see you guys later. Bye!